Hey, this is Max, head of growth at Violet Neuron. If you're a law firm owner wondering why competing attorneys keep outranking you on Google, this video is specifically for you. Today, we're breaking down exactly how law firm SEO works, what actually moves rankings in competitive legal markets, and how attorneys can consistently generate more qualified cases through organic search. Because here's the reality. Most potential clients search Google before they ever call a lawyer. In major cities, the firms showing up at the top of search results are getting a disproportionate share of the leads. The good news is that SEO for lawyers is not random. There are clear ranking factors, clear strategies, and clear mistakes that separate firms dominating local search from firms that stay invisible online. So in this video, I'll walk you through the most important law firm SEO strategies, how Google ranks attorneys locally, common SEO mistakes law firms make, and what to look for if you're hiring a legal marketing agency. So let's get into it. Law firm SEO is the process of basically improving your visibility in Google search results, so potential clients can find your firm when they search for legal services online. For example, when someone searches a personal injury lawyer near me or divorce attorney in Chicago, Google has to decide which law firms deserve to appear first. And SEO helps position your firm in those top spots in organic results. Now, a lot of attorneys think SEO just means adding keywords to a website, but modern SEO is much more sophisticated than that, much more complicated than that. Google evaluates your content quality, website performance, authority, reviews, local relevance, backlinks, user experience, and overall trustworthiness before deciding where you rank. And this matters because legal searches are extremely high intent. Someone scrolling Instagram might not need an attorney today, but someone searching truck accident lawyer Dallas is actively looking for help right now. And that's why SEO traffic tends to convert so well for law firms. A strong law firm SEO can help generate more qualified consultations, higher value cases, strong brand authority, and lower long-term client acquisition costs. And unlike paid ads, organic rankings continue generating leads over time. So the firms investing in SEO today are building basically long-term market positioning, while many competitors are still relying entirely on referrals or, let's say, short-term advertising. One of the biggest parts of law firm SEO is local search visibility. When someone searches for an attorney, Google often displays a map pack before traditional website listings. So those top local results generate a huge percentage of calls and consultation requests. Your Google business profile plays a massive role here. Google looks at factors like your reviews, business information, category selection, local relevance, profile activity, and geographic proximity. This is why law firms need fully optimized Google business profiles with accurate information, professional photos, strong reviews, and of course, consistent updates. Backlinks also matter significantly. So backlinks are basically links from other websites pointing to your law firm website. Google sees them as trust signals, basically. The more authoritative and relevant your backlinks are, the more credibility your website builds. But quality matters more than quantity. A link from a respected legal publication or a local news website carries far more value than dozens of spammy low-quality links. Google also evaluates trust signals heavily because legal services fall into what's called specifically your money or your life categories. Your money or your life categories. In simple terms, Google holds law firms to a higher standard because inaccurate legal information can basically seriously impact people's lives in a very negative way. And that means your website needs to feel trustworthy, professional, fast, and authoritative. And user experience, of course, matters more than many attorneys realize. If your website loads slowly, looks outdated, or performs poorly on mobile devices, people leave quickly. Google notices that behavior. Strong law firm websites are fast, modern, mobile-friendly, and easy to navigate. At the end of the day, Google wants to rank law firms that provide the best overall experience for users. Let's talk about the strategies that actually move ranking. So first is keyword research. That's the foundation. A lot of attorneys target broad terms like lawyer or attorney, but those keywords are extremely competitive and often too vague. The better strategy is targeting high-intent searches tied to specific services and locations. For example, employment lawyer in Miami or a business litigation attorney Phoenix. And these searches show much stronger intent and usually convert better. And next are practice area pages. So every core service your firm offers should have a detailed, well-optimized page focused on that specific legal service. Thin pages don't work anymore. Google rewards depth, expertise, and useful information. Strong practice area pages explain the legal process. They answer client concerns. They demonstrate expertise, and as will help users understand their options clearly. Location pages are also critical for local SEO. If you serve multiple cities, you need dedicated location-specific pages, but they must contain unique and valuable content. You cannot just replicate it between locations. Many law firms create duplicate city pages with almost identical wording, and Google can easily detect that. On-page SEO also matters. So, of course, this includes title tags, heading structure, internal linking, content organization, keyword placement, as well as readability. The goal is helping both users and search engines understand your content quickly. Technical SEO is another foundational piece. So your website needs to load fast, work perfectly on mobile devices, maintain secure HTTPS encryption, and provide a clear user experience. And then there's link building. Strong backlinks remain one of the biggest ranking factors in SEO still this year. But modern link building is about authority and relevance, not shortcuts. Legal directories, news websites, local organizations, and industry publications are all valuable opportunities. And finally, we got to content marketing. Legal blogging remains one of the best long-term SEO strategies for attorneys. People search legal questions every single day. Questions like, what should I do after a car accident? How long does divorce take in Texas? Can I sue my employer for discrimination? When your firm creates valuable content around these topics, you build authority while attracting qualified organic traffic. Content marketing is not just about traffic, it's about becoming the trusted authority in your local market. Now let's talk about mistakes. One of the biggest mistakes law firms make is publishing weak or duplicate content. And many websites have thin service pages with very little useful information, or they just basically duplicate the same content across multiple city pages. That approach rarely works in competitive legal markets nowadays. Another major issue is ignoring local SEO. Some firms invest heavily in website design while completely neglecting Google Business Profile optimization, local citations, reviews, and geographic targeting. And that's a huge mistake because the legal searches are heavily location-based. Broad keyword targeting is another common problem. Trying to rank for generic terms like lawyer is often unrealistic and inefficient. Targeted local keywords usually produce much stronger lead quality and conversion rates. Website performance is another overlooked issue. I mean, slow websites quietly destroy rankings and conversions. If your site feels outdated, loads slowly, or just basically performs poorly on mobile devices, potential clients leave almost immediately. And finally, many law firms fail to track SEO performance properly. Traffic alone doesn't matter if it doesn't produce consultations. That's the holy grail, our main goal, our North Star. If you need to track basically rankings, calls, form submissions, conversion rates, and actual lead quality to understand whether your SEO strategy is working in any way. One of the most common questions attorneys ask is how long SEO takes to work. The honest answer is that SEO is a long-term strategy, but you can still see momentum relatively quickly in certain areas. For example, local SEO improvements, technical fixes, and Google Business Profile optimization can sometimes produce measurable gains within weeks. But highly competitive rankings usually take longer, months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years. If you're competing in a major city against established firms, investing heavily in SEO building authority takes time. Several factors influence timelines. Competition level matters, practice area competitiveness matters, website quality matters, content quality matters, backlinks matter. SEO is basically cumulative. As your website gains authority, it becomes easier to rank new pages and compete for stronger keywords. And that's why SEO compounds over time. And this is important. Attorneys should be cautious of agencies promising instant rankings or overnight results. That's not how sustainable SEO works. A professional law firm SEO campaign usually starts with technical optimization, keyword research, website improvements, and content planning. And then it expands into content development, authority building, local SEO, and ongoing optimization. The firms that stay consistent typically build a major competitive advantage over time. If you're considering hiring an SEO agency, experience matters tremendously. I mean, legal market is one of the most competitive industries online, and generic SEO strategies usually fail in this space. You want an agency that understands how legal consumers search, how local SEO works for attorneys, how to generate qualified leads in the legal industry, and how to build authority in competitive markets. Transparency is also critical. I mean, a strong agency should clearly explain strategy, reporting, performance metrics, and the business outcomes. You should understand where your leads are coming from and how your campaign is progressing. Customization matters too as well. Every law firm operates in a different competitive environment. A criminal defense firm in Los Angeles needs a complete different SEO strategy than an estate planning firm in a smaller market. Cookie cutter campaigns rarely produce strong results, and ultimately the focus should always be on basically qualified lead generation, because that's our bottom line. Traffic by itself doesn't grow a law firm. Qualified consultations do. At Violet Neuron, we generate hundreds of qualified leads for law firms every single day. And that experience gives us deep insight into what actually drives rankings, conversions, and long-term growth in competitive legal markets. We've successfully worked till now with over 60 law firms nationwide. And one pattern remains consistent across every market. The firms that commit to strategic, long-term SEO consistently outperform competitors over time. A law firm SEO is no longer optional for attorneys who want to compete seriously online. The firms dominating local search today are building authority through strategic content, local SEO, technical optimization, reputation management, and of course, consistent long-term execution. And the reality is simple. When potential clients search Google for legal services, visibility matters. If your competitors appear more established, more authoritative, and more visible online, they will capture more consultations in more cases. And the good news is that SEO is highly strategic and highly measurable when executed correctly. If your law firm wants to improve rankings, increase qualified leads, and build a stronger long-term digital presence, now is the time to invest in a serious SEO strategy. Thanks for watching. And if you want help building a customized law firm SEO strategy designed specifically for your market, click the first link in the video description below to schedule your business growth consultation.